Hi, Mr. Flooney. I'm Sophie. I'm going to be your student physical therapist today.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm just going to ask you a few questions, kind of figure out what you're in here for today. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll move on to the part where we just kind of see how your muscles are feeling and things like that. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay, so Mr. Flooney, how old are you?
I am 56 years old.
Perfect. And can you tell me what your job is?
Yeah, I'm a cybersecurity contractor. I don't really know if you know what that entails, but basically I just sit at a workstation pretty much all day.
Okay. How many hours a day do you sit?
Oh, I'm there like 6 to 9 hours, 5 days a week, just literally on the computer hacking into people's stuff and
Wow.
looking on like
Man, that's a long
you'd be
time
surprised
sitting.
at what I can find on security cameras.
Yeah, I'm sure you find lots of things on
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
Do you get to stand up and walk around at all during the day?
Every once in a while I do. I do have like at least an hour break for lunch, so I'll get up and do that. But I'll try to every now and then. But work gets pretty piled up.
Okay, I understand completely. So what do you like to do outside of work? Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, outside of work, I have little grandkids, so I like to play remote control airplanes with them at the park. Yeah, my wife likes to say that I'm 56, but I'm actually a 6-year-old. You know.
Yeah.
And then I also like to play pool with the guys about 2 times a week at the bar.
Okay.
Have a couple drinks and just be guys. Yeah.
And I've tried to play pool so many times, but I cannot get the movements down.
There's a technique to it.
It's hard.
You gotta get it down perfect.
Yeah, you'll tell me how to do it.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so do you exercise at all besides like flying, remote control planes, playing pool, anything like at the gym?
I do not.
Okay. So what brings you in here today?
So I just have this like pain right here, kind of like where you feel like there's a bone sticking out, right there, and it's just pretty constant. Doesn't really go away very much.
Okay, so right on the back of your neck.
Yeah, right on the back of my neck, right there.
Okay. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain at all and 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt, how would you describe that pain?
Right now?
Right now.
About a 2.
Okay, what about at its worst?
A 6.
And then at its best?
A 2.
Okay. Do you have any other pain besides that one?
Yeah, so that one, when this gets worse right there, I get this, it's more of like sore, it's not necessarily pain, like right in between my shoulder blades, so just like a little further down.
Okay.
But yeah, when this pain on this bone right here gets worse, that soreness like will pick up in between there.
Okay. So is it on both sides, on like the top part of your back?
Yeah, I would say it's on both sides.
And so let me just read this back to you and kind of show you on here. So you're saying your pain is right there and then right here.
Yeah.
And then this pain increases when that one comes up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one on your back, on the same scale, 0 to 10, what would you rate right now?
Right now it's about a 1.
Okay, and then it's worse?
A 4.
And then at its best?
A 1.
Okay. So what types of things cause your pain to come on?
Sitting at my computer for about 2 hours usually gets to me, so that's around the time, you asked me if I get up and go, and that's around the time I try to. Looking up is really painful, so it's getting hard to be able to play remote airplanes with my grandkids, although, at least, if a bird is flying around and something's not going to hit my face, if I'm looking at it, I'll hit the top of my head.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
One way to look at it.
Yeah, that's good. And then looking cute to shoot ball.
So you're playing pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That hurts too.
Yeah, I'm sure. So when you're looking at your looking up at your workstation, how long does it take to make this pain go away? What types of things do you do to help with that pain?
So I like to stretch my head side to side. It usually takes about 4 minutes for it to kind of ease down a little bit.
Okay.
Or I know at work I can't do this very often, but after playing with the grandkids and stuff, I'll lay down, and that helps about 10 minutes after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So laying down eases your pain, and then just some stretching.
Yeah, just some stretching going.
So when you wake up in the morning, how does that pain on the back of your neck feel?
So yeah, the back of the neck, it feels pretty worse in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know if like showering helps at all, or?
I haven't really noticed. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
How
What?
Get back to you on that.
Perfect. Yeah, just let me know. What about during the day?
It's worse at work because of just that time sitting at the workstation. And then once that neck back pain at the top starts, then the bottom starts too, and it's just kind of like a cycle.
Okay.
So.
All right. And then what about when you're kind of getting ready for bed? How does it feel at night?
It's pretty stiff and sore, but doesn't really bother me sleeping. But.
Okay. So no problems with like waking you up, anything like that?
No.
Okay, so thank you for filling out this health screening form. I just want to run through it with you real quick. And so it says you're on LASIK medicine, and you have no difficulties with anything. You did circle that sometimes you feel depressed or hopeless, saying you can't really play with your grandkids.
Yeah, it's just getting to me. We're very, very close, and so the whole looking up and not being able to be as active with them, it's been pretty bad. So.
Yeah, I can understand that's hard. But I can tell you that physical therapy will get you back to playing with your grandkids and flying those airplanes as soon as we can.
Good, I hope so.
Yes, and then you said you go to the bar with your friends a couple times a week, drink some beers, but your symptoms are getting worse.
Yeah, it's just keeps getting. I feel like it's worse and worse. There's anything I can really figure out how to like take care of it, where it's like at least manageable for me to do things.
Okay.
So.
And then on your high blood pressure, you have it. How have you and your doctor been managing this?
Yeah, my doctor knows about it. I'm on medication for it,
Okay.
so.
Did you take medicine this morning?
I did, yeah.
Perfect. And no other things. You did have trauma. I'm going to get into that one a little bit later and see kind of what happened there. But other than that, you look pretty healthy. And then this is just your activities that you said cause your pain. So can you tell me about that previous trauma you had?
Yeah, so I actually fractured my collarbone.
Okay.
I was hunting and I saw a deer that I really wanted, and I was in a tree, laid too far forward, and that was it. Dropped down to the floor and I started laughing at first because I thought, wow, how stupid of me. I just fell from a tree trying to hunt for a deer, but it was a lot worse when I got up and I realized. But everything healed just fine, and it was good to go. So once it was clear.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad everything went well. How long ago was this?
About 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with your symptoms, have you noticed any like tingling in your hands or anything like that?
I have not.
Okay. Do you have any like bowel bladder issues?
No.
Okay. And then when you first started feeling this pain, did you go to the doctor and like get any imaging done?
I did not go. They didn't order me anything like that.
Okay. So just tell me how this pain started.
Yeah. So, the one on like the neck, back area at the top, it's just started getting worse, like gradually over time, over the past like 4-ish months. And then it just got more difficult to like look up. I can't tell you it wasn't anything that I fell or like if I ran into a tree or anything like that playing with my grandkids. And then the one that's like lower on my back, that one also started after the P1. That was about 3 months ago. So it was kind of like this one first and then the other one started.
And no other previous back pain on your back?
No, I have not had back pain.
So with physical therapy, our goal is to get you back playing with your grandkids, and to do that, I'm going to send you some exercises to just kind of stretch and kind of strengthen those areas.
Yeah.
But are there any ways that you feel would help you learn? Like seeing things, have you written down, anything like that?
Yeah, I like seeing things and like actually doing them is probably the best way for me to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your goals that you want to get out of physical therapy?
I just want to be able to move my neck normally again, and then of course being able to go back to playing pool with the guys, and playing with my kids with their airplanes, and then of course work since I'm there all day. That's my life basically. So being able to get through that without pain would be great.
Okay. There's some great goals. We can definitely work on those together to get you back. So now we're going to move on to the part of the exam to just kind of test those areas that you're feeling some pain. This will require me to put my hands on you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Before we do that, how are you feeling right now? What's your pain on that same scale of 0 to 10?
It's about a 2.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna have you do is I want you to just kind of sit there. I'm gonna look at how you sit. Pretend you're at work, just working on the computer, and just show me how you tend to sit there.
All right.
Okay? I'm just gonna look at you, take some measurements, not measurements, just gonna write down some things.
Yeah,
I see.
of course. You just let me know what to do.
And I'm gonna go ahead and have you stand up, face me, and just take a few steps towards me, just how you would normally walk. Okay, and then you can go ahead and walk right back. Okay, perfect. Thank you. You can go ahead and have a seat. So what I'm going to do is just kind of test your range of motion, but I want you to show me a motion that causes your pain to come on. Is there anything specific that you do?
Yeah, that looking up. Oh, right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Is where it causes your pain, right about there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's work on that. Any other movements that cause that pain?
That's big. That's my biggest concern. Is really that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab just some ruler-looking things to measure your movement of your head. So go ahead and just sit as far as close to the edge as you can. And so for this movement, I'm just going to have you like look up and look down. So for the first one, I'm going to have you look down.
Okay.
Just stay right there, and I'll look down. Okay, go ahead and look straight for me. Okay, go ahead and look down as far as you can. Alright, do you have any pain with that?
No.
It feels good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to have you do the same thing. Go ahead and look up to the ceiling for me. Go ahead and look straight real quick. No, you're good. And now look up. Okay, you got some pain right
Yeah, I've
there?
got some pain right
Go
there.
ahead and relax. On that scale of 0 to 10, how would you say your pain was with that movement?
It jumps up to about 3.
3?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have you do just kind of some left and right side bend. Just show me your movement on that. Okay, you have any pain there?
No pain, but it just feels a little stiff.
Okay.
That's about it.
And then what about rotation? Looking over your shoulder to the right and to the left.
Same, no pain, just a little stiffness.
Okay. So I'm going to measure those movements that we just did.
Okay.
So for the first one, I'm going to have you bend your head, bring your ear to your shoulder, your right one. Okay. And go ahead whenever you're ready. Okay. All right. Go ahead and up. Any pain with that?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do the same thing over to the left side. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to do the one where you're looking over your right and left shoulder. This will require me to get on the bed. Is that okay? Just right behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and 1 second. Look to your right for me. Actually, go back, please. Thank you. Alright, go ahead and look to your right. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. Look to your left. Alright, go ahead and look to your left. Okay. Now I'm going to have you do that right one more time. I didn't really get a good measurement on that one. Okay, look over your right shoulder. Okay, perfect. Any pain with those?
No, just a little bit of stiffness is all.
Okay. So I'm going to have you go through those motions one more time, and I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. You let me know if you have any pain, and we'll stop as soon as you feel any pain at all. Okay? So what I'm going to have you do is look up to the ceiling for me. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. Let me know if you have any pain with that.
Yeah.
Right out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we're going to have you look down. Okay. Any pain?
Yeah, it just feels like a little bit of pulling back here,
Okay.
but not a big deal.
And then we're going to have you look over to your right and to your left. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. Do you have any pain with this?
Yeah, it just feels like stiff.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and look over to your left. Any pain with that?
No, just that stiffness again.
Okay. And then bring your right ear to your shoulder. Do I know if you have any pain here? Have any pain with this?
No.
Okay. Go ahead to your left. Do you have any pain with this?
No.
So now I'm going to just kind of test how your skin is feeling. It's just seeing if your right side feels the same as your left, as as well as your reflexes and just see how your muscles are moving.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is just have you sit right here with your arms out. Okay, and so what it's just gonna feel like is just like this. Okay, and you're just gonna let me know if one side feels a little bit different than the other. Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes and then let me know. Does this feel the same as this? Okay. Does this feel the same as this? 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 Okay. Does this feel the same as this? And then does this feel the same as this? Perfect. You can go ahead and open your eyes. Now I'm going to just test the strength of your muscles. So for the first one, I just want you to kind of flex your head down and just apply some pressure. And you let me know. You're going to resist it, okay? So don't let me push your head back.
Okay.
All right, ready? Hold, hold, okay? And then you can look to your left. Don't let me push you back. All right, ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay, come over here. Don't let me push you to the right. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay, and you just kind of bring your shoulders up. Don't let me push you down. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay, and then your arms out. Don't let me push you down. Hold, hold, hold. Okay.
It's a little weak there. So
yeah, okay. A little bit of chicken wings.
Yeah, a little bit chicken wings, but it's cool.
That's okay. We're all a little bit weak. Go ahead and bring your arms up like this. Don't let me pull you out. Okay. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. All right. Don't let me press you in. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Same thing.
I'm gonna show you my guns.
Yeah, let me see this. Hold, hold, hold. All right. Don't let me press you in. Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Keep them up. And so what I'm gonna do is don't bring your fist out. Right?
Okay.
Hold, hold, hold. Don't let me press it in. Hold, hold, hold. Same thing this side. Don't let me pull you out. Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Hold,
You get a little baby guns with this one.
yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna have you put your arms out like this and just curl your fingers.
Okay.
Don't let me pull your fingers out. Ready?
Okay.
Hold, hold, hold. Sorry, I felt that pop. Hold, hold, hold.
It's just me getting old. It's fine.
That's alright. It happens. Alright, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't let me press your finger down. Ready? Hold, 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 hold. Okay?
Wow, I'm very surprised myself right now.
Alright, go ahead and squeeze your fingers as tight as you can. Don't let me pull them apart.
I'm gonna get this one.
Okay.
That thumb just got me.
Perfect. This side. Alright, and then keep them
Okay.
wide. Don't let me press them together. Okay. Alright, you got some strength.
There we go. See, I got it. We're good.
Perfect.
There's a fluke.
Okay, now I'm going to test your reflexes. Alright? So, just kind of relax. I'm going to test this reflex right here. Okay. Relaxing. Alright. And go ahead and put your arm out like this. Yep. And then just stay relaxed. I'm just going to put that on. Perfect. Alright. Have any pain with any of that?
No, everything is good.
Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to do some different tests to just kind of see what's going on.
Okay.
So we go ahead and get behind you, and we're just going to test, see if this brings on your pain, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to have you do is just bend your head to the right, so bring that ear close down, okay? I'm going to press down on you, let me know if you have any pain at all, okay? Do you have any pain with that?
You know, I get a little bit, it increases the pain a little bit right there.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Okay. What would you say on that 0 to 10 scale?
I'd say probably up to a 3 again.
Up to a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it on the left side, so bring that ear to your left shoulder, okay? I'm going to apply some pressure, you let me know if you have any pain. Any pain with that?
Yeah, just the same pain. It just
Same.
comes on a little bit warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same scale, 3 out of 10 on that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you happen to feel any pain anywhere else besides that neck or upper back?
No.
That's it? Okay. Alright, so for this one, you're going to lay down for me, so just go ahead and take your shoes off if you can.
We're straight this way.
Yes, put your head right there. So for this one, we're going to test how strong your muscles in your neck are.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is just kind of try and make a double chin. So bring that chin close to just like that, okay? See how many chins you can make doing that.
Oh, I bet I can make a lot.
I know this test really shows us, you know, how how many shins we
I
got.
bet you I can beat any other patient you've had.
Oh my goodness, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just bring that in. Sorry, my book is making Jesus. Bring that in and just hold it, okay? Just like that. All right, relax. And what I'm also going to have you do is just lift your head up a little bit off the table, okay? All right. So tuck in and lift a little bit, okay? And you're going to hold it like that. But relax. So that's the movement. Do you have any questions about that movement?
No, so I tuck and then lift, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and do that, and I'm just going to time to see how long you can hold that. All right. And then once you feel like you can't hold it anymore, just go ahead and relax. Okay. All right. Ready? Go ahead and go. Okay, lift up. Perfect.
Oh, that's really hard.
Okay, man. Those muscles feel.
Wow, yeah, I didn't know my neck was that weak.
It's a lot harder than people think. I mean, I can barely do it as
Oh
well.
my gosh, I'm gonna have to work out my neck.
I know. You see those people in the gym like doing their neck
Yeah,
movements?
I'm
and you're
gonna.
like, what am I doing?
Yeah, now I know why. That was really hard.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any pain with that movement, or just feel weak?
I just feel really weak.
Okay. So now I'm gonna have you sit back up one more time. I'm just gonna feel your muscles and just let me know if you have any tenderness or pain. Okay. Or if it kind of helps your pain at all. So I'm gonna feel right along this upper neck where you said that you had some pain. You have any pain right around here?
Not up there.
Okay.
There's my. Oh, right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
That pain comes on.
What about down here?
Oh, yeah, there's pain.
Okay, right about there? Alright.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
Let's not mess with that anymore. So that just kind of concludes testing all your muscles and just kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
I can tell that your pain is bothering you and keeping you from different activities. And so we're definitely going to get you back to that. And so what I'm going to have you do is, you told me that stretching really helps your pain.
Yeah.
Can you kind of show me what that stretch that you do that helps?
Yeah, I kind of just move my head,
Your head.
side to side,
Okay.
and just kind of try and get all this over here to stretch a little bit.
Okay, so if you're saying this helps your pain, that's what we're going to do today, just to calm those muscles down. We kind of got them aggravated a little bit. They're kind of upset with us.
Yeah.
And just kind of weak right now. And so go ahead and bring your left ear to your shoulder and then take that hand. Yep, that same one. And just pull it down a little bit. Not too much. Just where you feel that stretch. Do you feel that stretch?
Oh, yeah. That feels really good.
And then go ahead and try it with the other side. Okay, how does that feel?
Yeah, that feels very good.
Okay, so we're going to send you home with some exercises today, and that's going to be our main one. But I also want you to make sure you're focusing on how you're sitting at work in the next few days before you come back. So what I want to show you is, I know we all have a tendency to slouch, especially when we're working on the computer. So what I want you to kind of practice and show me is, you want your feet to be on the ground, okay?
Okay.
And when you pretend you're sitting on the computer, okay?
Yeah.
You have your arms up. You want them to be just like right 90. You know,
All right.
You know, like a 90 angle,
Mhm.
90 degree angle.
Mhm.
Okay, and just relax when you're typing. And then you want your shoulders to be pulled back. So just like pretend you can squeeze my hand right there. So perfect, just like that, and just relax and just sit up tall. And so I would just kind of challenge you when you're working and you start to feel yourself fall over, like rounded a little bit. Just remember to like kind of sit up and kind of bring your head up to the ceiling. I think you can work on that and see.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's
I would
it's
keep it in
definitely
mind.
hard, but whenever you notice, just go ahead and try and fix that a little bit. It'll definitely help with that muscle pain. And then also, if you are starting to feel any pain at work or at home, go ahead and do those stretches.
Oh.
And so I want you to do those about 3 times a day and hold them for about a minute on each side, and just relax a little bit and get that stretch in. And that's just what we're going to do for this first day, and then when you come back, we'll just kind of reassess your movements and let me know if you have any pain or any problems with those. So what I really think is just going on is, I think those muscles in the back, and kind of, you have vertebrae in your back that hold up your spine.
Mhm.
And I think those are just aggravated from working and sitting and just kind of our posture.
Okay.
And so we'll just do some stretches and some exercises to strengthen those muscles and try and get them stronger to get that pain away. Do you have any questions about that?
No, that all sounds pretty great to me.
Okay. And so we'll just take you up to the front. I'll give you the sheet of what to do, and then we'll get you scheduled to come back here in the next couple days.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. Nice
Perfect.
to meet you.
It was nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for putting up with my crazy self.
Of
You know,
course.
my wife
That
says I could be a little much sometimes,
No.
but I just don't see it.
No, you were great. You were a lot of fun. We'll get you back to playing with our grandkids real soon.
Awesome.
All right, I'll show you out.